Did you know that, besides cutting carbs and taking medication, there is something much more important to controlling diabetes that most diabetics don't even realize? In today's video, I will reveal to you the 3 essential vitamins you need to have total control of your blood sugar and improve your health in general. And stay until the end, because I'm going to share with you a simple action plan to ensure you're getting enough of these vitamins every day. Don't miss it. Oh, and if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, take the opportunity to subscribe now and receive more valuable tips like this. When people think about how to manage diabetes, they often focus on cutting out carbs, taking medications, and monitoring their blood sugar. And while all of this is important, what if I told you there was another factor that most diabetics completely ignore? It's the right nutrients, vitamins, and minerals that keep insulin working, protect your nerves, and prevent serious complications. The truth is that most diabetics are deficient in essential vitamins that directly affect blood sugar control, energy levels, and organ health. And if you're lacking these vitamins, you're making diabetes more difficult to control than it should be. So, in this video, we will explain the 3 main vitamins that every diabetic needs. If you're constantly tired, dealing with body aches, or struggling to control your blood sugar, correcting these deficiencies could be a game changer. And trust me, you'll want to stay until the end, as I'll also give you the best food sources and supplements to ensure you're consuming enough of these essential nutrients every day. Let's get started. Number 1, vitamin D. If you have diabetes, vitamin D is much more important than you probably think. It's not just about bones or immune function. It plays a huge role in insulin function, controlling inflammation, nerve health, and even protecting your organs. The problem is that diabetics are naturally more prone to vitamin D deficiency. This happens due to insulin resistance and chronic inflammation, which interfere with the processing of vitamin D in the body. High blood sugar and frequent urination also lead to increased loss of vitamin D, eliminating it before the body can fully utilize it. Additionally, many diabetics don't spend enough time outdoors, reducing their natural sun exposure, which is the body's main way of producing vitamin D. The situation worsens with age, as the aging pancreas and liver have difficulty activating vitamin D correctly, meaning that even if you get some, your body doesn't use it efficiently. A vitamin D deficiency can be confirmed through a simple blood test measuring 25-hydroxyvitamin D levels. But beyond a test, your body gives you signs when levels are too low. Constant fatigue, muscle weakness, bone pain, slow healing, numbness, frequent infections, and brain fog are all warning signs. Some people notice frequent sugar cravings, mood swings, or unexplained inflammation, all of which may be related to low vitamin D levels. When vitamin D drops too low, every system in your body suffers. Fertility problems arise in both men and women. For men, low vitamin D levels mean reduced testosterone and sperm quality. In women, it disrupts ovulation and estrogen balance, making conception difficult. Libido also decreases as testosterone plays a big role in energy and sexual desire. The nervous system is affected, as vitamin D is essential for the repair and protection of nerves. When levels drop, neuropathy worsens, tingling increases, and reflexes slow. The kidneys work harder as vitamin D is needed for calcium balance, and without it, the risk of kidney stones and chronic kidney disease increases. Eye health also declines, as vitamin D contributes to retinopathy by allowing excessive inflammation and oxidative damage in the small blood vessels of the retina, leading to progressive vision loss. And there's more: the heart and blood vessels. Low levels of vitamin D are directly linked to high blood pressure, arterial stiffness, and plaque buildup, increasing the risk of heart attacks and strokes. At the cellular level, vitamin D is like a power switch for insulin sensitivity. It binds to vitamin D receptors on pancreatic beta cells, helping them produce and release insulin more efficiently. It also suppresses chronic inflammation by reducing pro-inflammatory cytokines, which are always elevated in diabetics. Another important function of vitamin D is to control the transport of calcium within cells, which is essential for nerve signaling, muscle contractions, and blood sugar regulation. If you want to increase your vitamin D naturally, your food choices matter. Cod liver oil, 1 tablespoon, is the most powerful source, providing 340% of the daily requirement. Wild salmon, 100g portion, offers around 130%, while canned sardines with bones, 100g portion, provides 110%. Egg yolks, 2 large ones, provide 20%, and mushrooms exposed to sunlight, 100g, contain about 40%, but only if they are grown under UV light. For those who enjoy a gourmet meal, some of the best high vitamin D options include Japanese miso glazed salmon, 180g serving, which provides almost 150% of daily needs, and grilled cod liver with garlic butter, 80g serving, which provides 300%. A more luxurious option is the scrambled eggs with black truffle and shiitake mushrooms, with 2 eggs and 50g of mushrooms, offering 60% of your daily vitamin D needs. If food alone is not enough, supplements can help, but not all vitamin D supplements are created equal. Nordic Naturals Vitamin D3, 1,000 to 5,000 IU per capsule, is one of the purest and most bioactive options. Another great option is Thorne Research's Vitamin D3 and K2 supplement, 5,000 IU per capsule, which combines vitamin D with K2, an important addition because K2 ensures that calcium is absorbed correctly and does not build up in the arteries. Some foods actually worsen vitamin D deficiency by interfering with its absorption. Processed vegetable oils, such as soybean and sunflower oil, increase inflammation, making it harder for the body to use vitamin D efficiently. Foods high in sugar and refined carbohydrates accelerate magnesium depletion, and since magnesium is essential for activating vitamin D, this makes the deficiency even worse. Excess alcohol impairs liver function, which is where vitamin D is converted into its usable form. High phytate grains like whole wheat and brown rice can bind minerals, reducing vitamin D absorption. Correcting a vitamin D deficiency isn't just about taking a supplement, it's about making sure you get the sun, eating the right foods, and making sure your body can actually absorb and use vitamin D properly. If this has been helpful so far, please let us know in the comments section. Now, imagine the difference that a simple change in your diet can make to your health. At the end of this video, I will give you a step-by-step guide to correcting these deficiencies and ensuring that you are in control of your health without complications. Stay with me until the end, because what you'll learn here could transform your diabetes care. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more health tips you can't miss. Number 2, vitamin B12. Let's talk about it. If you have diabetes, you are at high risk for B12 deficiency, and most people don't even realize it. The biggest culprit? Metformin. Yes, the medicine that helps control your blood sugar also blocks your body's ability to absorb B12 from food. Over time, your B12 levels start to drop without you realizing it. And if that wasn't bad enough, high blood sugar damages the stomach lining, making it even more difficult to extract B12. The older you get, the worse this problem gets, as your stomach naturally produces less acid, and B12 needs stomach acid to be absorbed. Here's where it gets tricky. B12 deficiency appears gradually. You don't wake up one day and suddenly feel unwell. Instead, the symptoms appear so slowly that most people think it's just aging or complications from diabetes. The biggest warning sign is nerve problems, such as tingling, numbness, or burning sensations in the hands and feet. That's a big sign that your nerves aren't getting the B12 they need. You may also feel extremely tired, dizzy, or short of breath because B12 is essential for red blood cell production. Have you ever felt like your memory is getting worse, difficulty concentrating, or brain fog? Some people even start to worry that they are developing dementia, but in reality they are just deficient in B12. And it's not just about feeling tired or having brain fog. Low B12 affects every major system in your body. If you're a man, low B12 reduces sperm quality and testosterone levels, which means lower fertility and libido. If you are a woman, B12 affects ovulation and increases your risk of miscarriage. Your nervous system suffers too, as B12 is needed to protect and repair nerves. Without it, nerves begin to deteriorate, worsening neuropathy. Your kidneys also suffer, as B12 deficiency elevates homocysteine, which damages kidney function and increases your risk of chronic kidney disease. Your vision may be affected, as the optic nerve depends on B12, and in extreme cases, B12 deficiency can cause permanent vision loss. And let's talk about the heart and blood vessels. Without enough B12, homocysteine levels rise, leading to artery damage, blood clots, high blood pressure, and an increased risk of heart attacks and strokes. Now, let's explain why your body needs B12 at a cellular level. Think of B12 as your body's engine oil. It keeps everything running smoothly. It is essential for energy production, DNA synthesis, and nerve repair. One of its main functions is to convert homocysteine into methionine, which prevents inflammation and protects the arteries. For diabetics, B12 is crucial for regenerating damaged nerves, helping with neuropathy, fatigue, and mental clarity. Without it, your cells age faster, insulin resistance worsens, and your body struggles to heal itself. So how to fix this? First, with food and then with supplements. Foods of animal origin are the only reliable sources of B12, as plants do not have it. Beef liver, 100g, is a true B12 powerhouse, providing 3,500% of the daily requirement in one serving. The clams, 100g, are even better, with 4,000% B12. Sardines, 100g, provide 350%, and salmon, 100g, provide 200%. Up to 2 large eggs provide 25%. If you are consuming these foods regularly, you are already on the right track. Now, if you want something more sophisticated, here are some luxurious food options rich in B12. French foie gras with truffle sauce, 150g serving, which offers 2,000% of your daily needs. Japanese uni, sea urchin, sashimi, 100g portion with an impressive 3,000%, and thermidor lobster, 200g portion with 1,500%. If you like haute cuisine, you can replenish your B12 in style. But let's be real, not everyone eats liver or sea urchin, and that's where supplements come in. Garrow's methylated B12 formula, with 5,000 micrograms per tablet, is one of the best options, as it dissolves under the tongue, avoiding absorption problems in the stomach. Another great option is Thorne Research's methylcobalamin, 1,000 micrograms per capsule, highly bioavailable, which supports nerve repair and energy. Here's where you need to be careful. Some foods make B12 deficiency worse by blocking its absorption or depleting it more quickly. Excess alcohol damages the stomach lining, making it harder to absorb B12. Processed grains like white bread and pasta, which lack nutrients, increase inflammation, making it even more difficult to absorb B12. Acid-lowering medications such as omeprazole decrease stomach acid, and you need stomach acid to extract B12 from food. Refined sugars and processed foods only make everything worse, increasing inflammation and making it harder for the body to maintain nutrients. So here's the advice. If you're feeling tired, forgetful, tingly, or simply out of whack, check your B12 levels. Don't wait for symptoms to get worse. Start adding foods rich in B12 to your diet and, if necessary, take a good supplement. Your body, nerves, heart, and energy levels will thank you. Number 3. Folate, vitamin B9. If you have diabetes, folate, vitamin B9, is something you probably don't think about, but it's crucial. Your body doesn't store folate, so you need to constantly replenish it through food or supplements. The problem is that diabetes makes it more difficult to absorb and utilize folate properly. High blood sugar causes chronic inflammation and oxidative stress, which disrupts folate metabolism. And if you are taking metformin, this is another aggravating factor, as this medication blocks the absorption of folate in the intestine. Even if you eat foods rich in folate, your levels are slowly falling. To make matters worse, low folate can worsen insulin resistance and increase inflammation, making blood sugar control even more difficult. Symptoms of folate deficiency are subtle but include tiredness, lack of appetite, headache, difficulty concentrating, and tingling sensations in the hands and feet. It is important for the proper metabolism of homocysteine, which, when elevated, causes inflammation and damage to the arteries. Folate is also crucial for the nervous system, and a deficiency can worsen neuropathy and even increase the risk of dementia. Additionally, folate deficiency can increase homocysteine levels, which damages blood vessels and increases the risk of heart disease and stroke. Folate is also critical for immune function, red blood cell production, and cell repair. If you are low in folate, you may experience slower recovery from injuries or infections. So how do you fix folate deficiency? Folate is found in abundance in foods such as spinach, beans, avocado, and asparagus. For the highest quality folate-rich foods, consider a gourmet salad with spinach, avocado, and black beans, or a lentil soup. Beef liver is also an excellent source of folate, as are walnuts and sunflower seeds. A folate supplement may also be necessary for those who are significantly deficient or take metformin regularly. Look for folate in the form of L-methylfolate, which is the most bioavailable and easily absorbed form. Now that you know all about these powerful vitamins and how they directly impact your diabetes management, it's time to take action. Before you go, remember, taking care of diabetes is the key to a healthier and happier life. Small changes in your daily routine make a big difference in your health. On this channel, you'll always find simple and practical tips to control your blood sugar and live better. Subscribe now and turn on notifications so you don't miss any videos. See you in the next one.